Let me see. Hi. Hi guys, how are you? How Facebook? Hi YouTube? How you guys doing? My name is Dee Williams and I am your expert recruitment and staffing agency trainer and coach, and I show individuals just like you how to start your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. And every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern for about 15 minutes, I get online and I answer questions about starting your own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. I review websites. I give strategies, anything that I can do to assist you, training nuggets, anything I can do to assist you with growing your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. That is what I do. And let me tell you, super duper duper excited to be here. So really quickly, I am going to, I want to be able to see your questions. So if you are here on YouTube or watching live on Facebook in the Six-Figure Staffing Startup group. So if you haven't joined, it's an open group for anyone who's interested in starting, growing, or maintaining their own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. You can actually join the Facebook group, and I'll put it in the link below. It's called Six-Figure Staffing Startup. And then you're around people who are looking to start their own business, grow their own business, or maintain the business. It's about 600 people in the group. Not as active as I would like to see right now, but I believe that's going to change in the next coming months. So still actively loving on and loving in the group. So excited to say that. So everybody that's here, I guess what I was ultimately saying is tell us who you are. What's your name, where you're located. If you've already established a niche, let us know. If you're just getting started, let us know. If you are already started and running and in a different place, let us know. This is your time. I just want to give some shout outs real quick if you're here watching, and this count is growing. While people are logging in and letting us know where they're located, I want to start off with a little bit of training. Feel free to use the super chat button to ask any questions that you may have. I look forward to answering your questions and am humbled that you trust me with answering your questions. So every week I like to give a tidbit of training for individuals who are, kind of mulling over their design, the strategy around their niche recruitment and staffing agency business. Hey, Tasha from Oklahoma City. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And so you guys know, like, I'm a major reader. I've had so many books. Like, hold on, I got to show you. I got a couple of new books in the mail this week, and I've been going like ham literally over all the books that are here. So the first book that I got is called Who, and awesome. When I say awesome book, the book was published in 2008, but and it's by Jeff Smart and Randy Streep, but an excellent read, one that I would encourage you to definitely get involved with. I've already started bookmarking some pages, and I was reading from this. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I was reading from this book today, and they were talking about, or the other day, they were talking about how to generate a flow of A-player candidates. That was the big conversation, A-player candidates, right? And excellent book. I would encourage you to actually read this book first, which is called High Velocity Hiring. It just got published last week, so I got it right off the shelf. How to Hire Top Talent in an Instant. And I was in chapter 1. I was talking to the staffingpreneurs over at Staffingpreneurs Academy tonight, a little bit about the book. And they were, in one of the sections, they were talking about the perpetual talent shortage. And just want to read a few nuggets just to share with you guys tonight. For years, the media has bombarded us with stories about the skill shortage. Not enough people have been able to manage the volumes of data being crunched by businesses. A scarcity of welders, electricians, and mechanists has hampered manufacturers. I said it all crazy. Companies have struggled to fill openings for sales reps, teachers, and nurses. The talent shortage has also slowed construction of new homes. Contrary to common belief, talent shortages even persist during economic downturns. During the Great Recession, there was still a disparity between open jobs and qualified people to fill them. That's what we're doing here with our niche recruitment and staffing agency businesses. We are identifying, open positions and presenting qualified A players in those open positions to fill those positions. So this is what we're doing. Here, an October 2008 report by CNN indicated that a shortage of qualified workers continues to impact employers with 59% of hiring managers citing it as their primary recruiting challenge. And I just really want to say really quick, hey, Spencer from the United Kingdom, thank you for being here. I see some people on Facebook, Antoinette, Sheila, Leslie, Kamika. It's good to see you all. So the key thing here is they're saying that 59% of qualified hiring managers were in a survey, and they said that their biggest challenge is a shortage of quality workers. That is massive. So you guys are here because you're looking to fill that need. But I want to make sure that each and every one of you understand the concept of having your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business. It's not just about a hiring piece, right? And getting the job order. The number one question I get the most is, how do I get the contract? And I can't tell you, I've been teaching in Staffingpreneurs Academy since 2013. And I've been training for well over 10 years. And I'll tell you, the people that come in and are only worried about the contract, they get the contracts, but they never make the placements because they don't actually have the candidates that are needed to fill the positions that they get. Do you have a candidate pipeline? Because that's where your value comes in this business. Do you have a candidate pipeline? All right. Here, I'm going to read this. They say here, while technology has improved some aspects of hiring, it hasn't eliminated open jobs and lengthy hiring delays. The internet, in particular, has leveled the playing field. Your company and all of your competitors can reach out to top talent. Candidates also have easier access to you. They often apply for lots of jobs, including ones for which they're ill-suited. We get resumes all the time where people don't fit that position at all. They don't, they're like, it's an RN position and they're like a mechanic trying to apply. So we know all about that. This creates a flood of resumes, many of which won't fit your needs. A robust recruiting effort such as this used to be available only to large organizations. Now, small companies can mount a campaign that steers more candidates their way. Highly qualified candidates have many choices, including the option of doing their own thing by joining the gig economy as freelancers. Technology has actually magnified the skills shortage, straining a talent pool that is nearly tapped out. So if your only method of bringing jobs into your staffing agency business is by posting jobs, you are already 10 steps behind. Old school. You've got to have a two-pronged approach. You should be posting and you should be going out and actually looking for talent that everybody else on the planet cannot find. Hello. High five, high five, high five. Okay, really quickly. He says here, the guy who wrote this is Scott Wintrip. He says, the problem isn't people. There have never been enough qualified candidates to go around. That's a fact that isn't going to change. Ongoing innovations will constantly create a vacuum for new skills. The internet's availability as a hiring tool will continue to expand, creating increased demand for the infinite supply of talent. People will gain more options for how they choose to work, further diminishing the availability of candidates for full-time jobs. As globalization increases, borders will matter less, creating a talent competition unlike anything we've ever seen before. The real problem is process. The real problem is process. Most companies keep a job opening until the right person shows up, the right person. These companies are stuck in the old way. It's not that they don't want to hire differently. It's that they don't know how. Okay. So few key things we've learned is you want to seek out A players, right? Just posting and praying is not enough. You've got to go out and find these A players, establish a relationship, build that authentic relationship with them so that they become referral systems for you from a candidate and a job order and or client perspective. And you want to attempt to offer them something of value, both your clients and your candidates, for your niche recruitment and staffing agency business. So what ideas have you put around your business? Are you launching the same exact staffing model as the other 20,000 staffing agencies that are out there, at least in the US? I think the count is higher in the UK. So are you launching the very exact same model of a staffing agency business that everyone else is launching? Or are you launching something similar but with your own spin? Right? That's the big question. How else are you bringing value to the recruitment and staffing industry? How else are you bringing value to hiring managers? How else are you bringing value to candidates based on the type of niche recruitment and staffing agency business that you are starting? All right, let's get some energy going. Yes, like to get that energy going. All right, Melanie says April 1st is just around the corner. So excited. Can't wait to launch. Already in contact with a GM for a new resort. Woo! Yes, Melanie. Melanie, I can't wait. Listen, girl, you doing it. That's what I'm talking about. High five. High five. I like to see that. That's what it's all about. All right, we've got about 2 more minutes. If anyone has any questions or would like to share anything, Melanie was gracious enough to share. United Kingdom is in the house. I'm glad to see you, Spencer. Glad that you're here. Tasha and Oklahoma City is representing as well here on YouTube. Montoya just chimed in on the Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. We are a passionate group of people. You guys know that I launched Staffingpreneurs Academy so that everyone who is passionate about starting, growing, and maintaining their very own niche recruitment and staffing agency business would have a home that they can go to where they can connect with other staffingpreneurs, where they can exchange ideas, where they can create a dialogue around challenges that are taking place in the industry, where they can get support. That's what Staffingpreneurs Academy is about. And these 15-minute calls are for me to introduce you to the support that you can receive on the inside of the academy. And I promise you, it's not like any other group that you're a part of. Okay, so here I'm giving you some freebies, things to think about. And in return, if you're serious about starting your own business, if you're serious about growing your own business, then I encourage you and invite you to come on into Staffingpreneurs Academy. And if you don't want the full-blown training, we do offer the opportunity to just get involved in our private inner circle, which is the bi-weekly Q&A call, which we had tonight at 8 o'clock. It was fire. And also to get inside the private members only Facebook group, where I'm telling you, it's an energy like nothing you've ever experienced before. So I am here to answer your questions, also to provide you guys with a little bit of knowledge and guidance around your niche recruitment and staffing agency businesses. I am here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. sharp Eastern. we are actually getting ready for the boot camp, the Staffingpreneurs Academy boot camp, which is taking place tomorrow and Friday of this week here in Alpharetta, Georgia. You still have time if you want to join. If you're in Atlanta, or if you want to join the live webinar, you can get in on the live webinar half price. Just go to staffingpreneursacademy.com and click on boot camps if you are ready to take your business to the next level. I'm going to just make sure the lines, any other questions, any questions that you guys have, please put them in now. Hey, LaShawn, it's great to see you. Put them in now, anything that you want to share. Other than that, we will be back next Wednesday at 9 p.m. here with our live super chat, ready to answer your questions. So have them ready. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. It's great to have you.